Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Inside Out Smile. I'm your host Dr. Amber Q, and I'm here with you on a chilly autumn day. The weather has definitely turned in the UK and it's become quite cold and dreary. Do I want to use the word dreary? Because we've had a couple of bright chilly days which are lovely, but it's also been dreary and it's been raining very hard as well for a couple of days. We've been quite lucky in London actually. It's not been too bad, or certainly not too bad where I've been in London. So, but it's really interesting, isn't it? Because of course with winter, we're not even in winter as yet. In fact, we're not even on winter time as yet. But you know, as the days become more shorter, time just kind of merges, doesn't it? And it's funny because when you speak with people, everyone's in a daze, aren't they? And at the beginning of the week, everyone's quite sort of, for those people who are in a 9 to 5 type of scenario, they're kind of like, yeah, Mondays, they're kind of, you know, not feeling great about it. They're like, yeah, it was okay. And they're so much more joyful towards the end of the week. And it's really making me think about, you know, there's a entrepreneur who was saying the other day that when you buy something, you should be careful. You shouldn't be drawn into consumerism because you're not actually paying for something with cash. You're paying for it with, you know, time and energy, you know, and essentially, you know, that has earned you the cash that you're now going to use on some sort of item. And he was saying you should buy items that are necessary, you know, for your freedom, for your growth. And it's funny because, you know, it made me think of the olden days where obviously people would trade one form of value for another, which is essentially this, you know, in a sense, what's happening now. But of course, it then made me really think about what else we're trading, because when we look at how we're living sort of our modern lives, we're trading our health for the convenience of kind of, you know, convenience food, ultra processed food, fast food. What else are we craving? We are trading rather. Oh, was that a Freudian slip? But, you know, what else are we trading? We're trading, obviously, our time and our attention for entertainment. If we're using social media indiscriminately, you know, if we're in a 9 to 5, we're in the matrix. We're literally trading our lives. We're also trading souls, you know, our souls for, you know, and especially for, I think, people that don't have a faith. I saw this interview of a chap in Australia who was in sort of he was very vocal. He was a very vocal Islamophobe, and he was on various, you know, sort of, you know, various rallies, platforms, etc. And he has just reverted to Islam. And he was basically saying that there was an emptiness within him and he was seeking to fill that void, you know, with alcohol, with girls, etc. And so this is the thing, right? So some of us are trading our souls for what? For, I don't know whether someone's an agnostic or atheist and thinks, oh, well, science this, science that, you know, science is compatible with faith for a start. But it's really made me think, and I'd like to put to you as well, what are you trading? And is that trade a good trade? Certainly for Muslims, we essentially, I guess, to put it crudely, trade this temporary life for an eternal life of bliss. You know, that's kind of the aim. So, and that, you know, this is the most important trade of all, right? Our life, our lives and what we're doing with them. So it certainly seems as if some countries have traded their humanity by not stopping the occupiers, the Zionists, from attacking Palestine and now, of course, Lebanon. But what are you trading in your life? What trades are you making? Something to ponder until the next episode. Until then, let's all create connection and not just change lives, but save lives.